Cajun crawfish boil. You could add chicken to it, but no crawfish. I'm just gonna make the crawfish broth, like the seasonings and everything, and then add a couple potatoes here, and it should be a good broth. You know, when you get these gold potatoes out, that's right. Put this back up. Sorry, everything's a mess, people. I am moving out soon. Um, Landlord wants his property back. Can't blame him, especially with this economy, right? But yeah, life goes on. No troubles. More likely, I'll be back in my van, but that's all right. I was living in my van beforehand. Go. Chat. Wash my hands. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been a while, guys. A lot of stuff that's been happening. Quite eventful. Yeah, I just thought of this recipe and thought I should share it with you guys. So let's start on it. I'm only making enough for 2 bowls. I got my insect top ramen. First things first, we're not going to need the flavor packet in here. No siree. Alright, flavor packet on the side. Okay. See if anybody's in yet. No, not yet. Okay. So we're going to get let's see, 4 cups of water. Let's see. 1, 2. My back has been killing me, dude. Workers' comp has been trying to lie and slander my name and shit. Excuse my French. I'm just exhausted of all the corporation manipulation and all these people getting away with, illegal stuff. Very nasty stuff. It's hard to already get by feeling secure in a workplace, but to have somebody in a corporation use you, and then when you get injured because of them, hey, what's up? You have to deal with the bullshit. Excuse my French. I'm just frustrated, dude. I'm losing a place to stay. Workers' comp has not helped me with treatment in over 3 years. I can't go back to work because my doctor basically says you're on a limit, restriction of what you can do. So I can't go back to work until the doctor says, yeah, you're able to go back to work. So there's that. Let me see if I got chicken. Not sure how good the chicken is. It looks, oh, dude, never mind. That chicken is gone bad. Okay, so, what do I need here? We're not using that chicken. We're just going to use potatoes for today. And then, onions. You know what we do have, though? Andouille sausage. Welcome in, everybody. Hit that like button if you're liking what you see already. What this basically is just a new flavor, Cajun crawfish flavored top ramen. And I don't like the instant stuff, so I'm making my own broth. You don't need the packets, guys. High in sodium. Let's see. Wow. I had 15 people and everybody left. Okay. Anyway, so you need to get, well, didn't know how long that would last. It was only a week. I guess the temperature matters too. So, we don't need a lot of onion. Here, I'm going to slice these up a little bit. Get that all ready to go. There we are. How's everybody's day going? Happy Sunday, by the way. God bless you. Jesus is King. Remember that. If you don't know, now you know. But yeah, I'm just chopping these onions up. I don't like a lot of onions, personally. But we're going to boil the water, right? We're going to boil our water. As the water's boiling, chop up your ingredients, the stuff that needs prepping, you prep it, so that way everything's ready to go when the water's boiled. Anyway, how's everybody's doing? It's been a while, right? Like I said, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, and life goes on. You know, I've just been too exhausted physically, mentally, with all the drama and the unnecessary stuff, you know. Don't need it in my life. I got things as much as other people have. But yeah, you know, life is brutal. You just gotta take it as is and find ways to make it better, you know. You can't let yourself down or be disappointed when something gets tough. So, I'm going to cut some more onions real quick. Rinse these bad boys out. And then it's garlic. These are garlic stuff. Can't go wrong without it. Alright. And our lemon juice. So, kosher salt, black pepper, where's my allspice? We need thyme. Man, everything's all over the place. Okay. We got, oh yeah, white pepper. White pepper. No celery seed. We got mustard seed. Allspice. Allspice. Sorry guys. We're going through all the stuff. Mustard powder. Yeah. Close enough. Cayenne. Paprika for sure. Pepper, black pepper, thyme, oregano. Okay. So, oregano, cayenne. Where's my cayenne at? Well, still get the cayenne thyme. Got bay leaf. Rosemary. Oh, thyme. So paprika, kosher salt, cayenne. Yeah, cayenne. Alright. We need our Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Okay, so now our stuff is ready. We're gonna throw the onion, right? Onion, garlic. You're gonna do a half a tablespoon of garlic, just to be safe, and then we'll do 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. Bam. Okay. Oh, we got more in here. Sorry, people, I'm all over the place. It's been a minute since I've done streaming, so bear with me. Okay. We got garlic, lemon. How much lemon? Oh, and bay leaf. Can't forget your bay leaves, people. So. Okay. So, bay leaf, just put it down. Put it back in? No. Okay. So, bay leaf. We're going to do 2. That's stupid. Okay. 2 bay leaf. Let's see. Check out how much lemon. Okay. We're just going to pour it. It says half of the lemon. So there we go. We're just going to do half of the. Okay. Okay, so we got all the seasonings. So now we got to get a tablespoon and a half kosher salt. There we go. Bam. Let's see. 3/4 of a tablespoon of, or a tablespoon of paprika. Remind you, this is what they put in a crawfish boil for the seasonings. So this is a little taste of heaven. White pepper. We're doing a half tablespoon of white pepper. Okie dokie. There we are. Half tablespoon. Bam. Half tablespoon of thyme. Yeah, I was just thinking the other day, like, man, crawfish. I don't like crawfish, but I like the potatoes and the corn that come from the crawfish boil. Let's see. Mustard. I'm going to do mustard seed, not mustard powder, because I don't have it. Let's see. Put in cayenne. Yeah, okay. And 3/4 of a tablespoon of the cayenne pepper. Right? It's okay if it's give it a little spice, right? Black pepper. Okay. I'm going to lower the temperature now because it's already boiling. Oh yeah. My roommate's a fucking peach. Oh, thank you for the like, guys. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to start slowly stirring this, right? Because now that it's at to a boil. Alright. Fine. We need our oregano. It says a pinch of allspice, but there you go. That's my pinch. Boop. Okay. Cayenne, black pepper, white pepper, fine. And then quarter tablespoon of oregano. Okay. So not a lot of oregano, but enough. Alright. There we go. So now that we got all our spices, we gotta get Worcestershire sauce in there. So a half tablespoon. You know what? We're gonna do 1 tablespoon. There you go. Now I already put a lot of lemon juice in there, so that should be fine. And then, okay. So now that we got all our seasonings and everything in there, right? This is the best part. Normally you put your corn and your potatoes in at this point, which I'm about to do. Okay. Put all my spices away. Right. Bam. 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 Oh my god. Oh baby. Alright, so now we're gonna get our potatoes. Let me get this back in the fridge. Yeah, so we're gonna get our potatoes and we're gonna boil them for 15 minutes. And then if you have chicken, I got andouille. And that's what we're gonna do. Is gonna put some andouille sausage in, even though it's a crawfish boil. Andouille seems still fitting. I'm not gonna do a lot, just this bit right here. Slice them into little tiny pieces, and then put my potatoes in first. Alright, we're gonna cut them, get all that extra stuff off. No worries, people. Doesn't matter if you lose a little bit. We're gonna quarter this, right? I got 3 lovely potatoes here, so I'm gonna quarter each one. Throw them in. The pot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, ow, my back. Oh. Okay. Let's do this, guys. So yeah, we're just gonna do andouille sausage, and then when the broth is ready, you let it simmer for a sec, and then you add your instant ramen, which I'm gonna show you in a second here. So all your potatoes are cut and ready to go. Right. Couple more. Bam. And then we're going to get our andouille sausages, right? We're going to cut them into little discs. But to make them cook faster, okay, this one needs a little help. We're going to cut them and quarter them, as they would say. So quarter your andouille into the broth, right? Yeah, that way you have some sort of protein, and you could do this with chicken, with steak, crawfish, fish. This is meant to be a Cajun boil ramen flavor, if you will. Mm-hmm. Also, hit that like button, guys, if you like what you see. I mean, I'm not a professional chef, but my goal is to eventually be a personal chef for streamers and random people across America as I travel, because I will be traveling soon, folks. And I'll be heading up towards Alaska, getting some good game meat, and bringing it down and cooking for people. All right. So yeah, we're gonna let that simmer down. I'm gonna clean up real fast. Wow. Okay. Not a lot of people stuck around for it. Hey, it is what it is. I'm just showing, something you might enjoy. So yeah, we're gonna let this simmer for about 15 minutes, and then let me get my bowl. I gotta do some cleanup. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Yeah, comes in waves. Interesting. Can't wait to show you the end result. Can't wait to show the people in Discord. That's for sure. They're gonna trip out like, ooh, that was so good. I'm like, yeah, I know. I made it. I created the recipe. How's everybody's day going? Are you doing okay? Eating food? Going to church or whatever? Uh, you know, uh, not not a lot's been happening in my life. Just chaos and drama. But glad to see there's people that actually are interested in my cooking skill and support my channel. I started off in the van with this channel and slowly built up, and it's not because of myself, but because of you guys supporting this channel and making it what it is. This guy, man, childish behavior for sure. Yeah, and if somebody ever threatens you, you never have to fight them. Doesn't mean you're afraid of them. You just don't want to fight. You don't see any benefit to fight somebody who's already broken down. You know, they already lost at that point. You know. There's always going to be things in life that you got to deal with head on, as tough as it is, and it might suck, but that's part of being a grown-up and being responsible for yourself and things you do. Can't blame others for what's going on in your own life. Between you and God, you know. I can sit here blue in the face and blame everybody else for my own life issues. But what is that going to do for me? Nothing, right? And welcome in, everybody. Hit that like button. Thank you for showing up. And I'm just talking about general. Life is tough. You're going to get in ways of people that may not like you. And you don't have to fight them. Even though they want to fight you and hate you, doesn't mean you hate them. And thank you for the like. I'm making a crawfish boil, top ramen with andouille sausage since my chicken went bad on me. But I was craving this top ramen flavor the other day. I'm like, Cajun crawfish boil? That sounds good, but without the crawfish? Anyway, just a second, folks. But, yeah, you know, you're going to go through life with difficult situations. And, you know, as an adult, you got to handle things maturely and not always think that fighting is the answer. Because there's things that you can't physically fight that dwell within yourself, you know. You got to make peace within yourself to make peace with everybody else. And I've learned that the hard way, being left behind many things in my life. But it's made me stronger and understanding. Not everything has to be a fight. Not everything has to be an argument. Especially with relationships, you know. Just a second, folks. Sometimes you just gotta humble yourself before people and just say, you know what, I am helpless, I need help, and I'm going through personal shit, and I'm taking it out on people, not intentionally, you know. I understand people go through a lot of stuff. Oh, another addition to this, because I like my stuff spicy. Cholula. Oh yeah, it can't be a crawfish boil without that hot sauce, baby. Anyway, oh, my nose. Nobody knows. Oh, yeah. But I say the same for corporations too. Corporate people don't understand. They only understand when it affects them, not when it affects other people. You know. Hey, thank you. Giovanna Ferraria. Nice to meet you. And thank you for all the amazing, kind little words and letters. How's your day, Giovanna? I hope it's doing good. I'm making Cajun crawfish boil flavored top ramen, but instead of crawfish, I'm doing andouille sausage. You want to see? What do you think, guys? Does that look delicious? And thank you for the like. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah. We're 7 minutes in. It looks like the andouille is
almost cooked, boiled, and so is the potato, right? This is usually you add corn on the cob with your potatoes and then add your crawfish or meat. And yeah, but this is like the crawfish broth, like the broth you make before you put the crawfish in and you cook the potatoes and corn. So what's next is I'm going to take this beautiful bowl right here after it's done drying, and I'm going to set my, hold on, I'm going to show you. So we got our top ramen, right? Now some people crush their noodles, totally fine. Whatever makes you comfortable. We're gonna lay the big pieces in, just like so. It's gonna take about 5 to 10 minutes, which is perfect. I'm gonna leave the lid on. Okay, ready for a lid. Oh yeah, these noodles. What do you guys think? So 5 minutes to boil the top ramen, and should be good, guys. Ava, I hope you're doing good if you're here. Uh, Maddie, I hope you're doing good. Lanique, everybody, thank you so much for sticking around. Truly appreciate you guys. Honestly, I've just been exhausted and trying my best to keep up with, not only Twitch, but YouTube, and I've been doing a lot more Twitch because I'm just mentally just exhausted and dealing with so much at once. But I'm just staying humbled and patient as much as possible, especially with it being my treatment. Can't believe, man. I got approved for injections, and then the doctor denied injections for my back. The workers' comp approved it. I don't understand, guys. I do my best. Honestly, I do. Try. Oh, somebody just called me? Um, okay, well, after this stream, I gotta call my friend back and let him know. Try so much, man. I try so hard to just do good in life. And there's always people that are just gonna try to keep you down. You can't let them. Bullies don't win, they lose. That's why you should never be a bully in your life. So the noodles are getting there. And also, you can pour the broth into the bowl and let the noodles cook in there. But I like cooking them in the stove just because, you know. Alright, let me find a potato.
smells amazing. Get that bay leaf out. You don't want to be eating no bay leaf, people. No, that's just onion. But yeah, no matter what, guys, try your hardest to do good. Even when the world around you is just being chaotic, dramatic, and just not the best, doesn't mean you have to join in the misery. You could always prevail and do better than others. I'm going to test these noodles out. Mmm. Mmm. The potatoes are actually there. Sausage is cooked. Mmm. 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 Okay, guys, I think it's done. Hold on. Oh, that is spicy. That is definitely some Cajun kick in there. Woo. Mm-hmm. Perfect timing, too. And get as much noodles as possible, right? And then start adding in your potatoes. And you just layer it. Bam. Potatoes. Meat. You can put like 4 potatoes in, right? Try to get that meat in, that andouille. Mm-hmm. Company is always on the run. What I'm gonna do here, because out south, sometimes they will put butter in their crawfish. Well, a lot of the time they put butter in the crawfish. So I'm gonna drop a scoop of butter. Get that broth in there. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Alright, guys. Enough joking around. So, yeah. There we go. We got our crawfish boiled top ramen. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. And thank you for showing support. Much love to you. Good night.